For as long as humanity has existed, the moon has been their constant, ancient, patient, a silver guardian watching over oceans and civilizations, pulling the tides, shaping climates, influencing migrations, and inspiring myths far older than written language. We have never known a world without the moon. Our ancestors painted it on cave walls, sailed by it, prayed to it, and sang about it in forests lit by firelight. It has always been the anchor of our night sky, a symbol of stability in a universe full of chaos. But what if, one night, without warning, the moon simply exploded? Not drifted away, not cracked, not fractured slowly over millions of years, but detonated in a single cosmic moment that split the sky open and rewrote the destiny of our species in the blink of an eye. This is not fantasy. This is physics, scaled to the size of a world. And tonight, we will witness what happens when the object that has guided Earth for billions of years is suddenly gone. The moon does not roar when it explodes. There is no sound in space, only light, force, and motion. The explosion begins with silence, a silence so total, so absolute, that humanity will remember. I tossed the moment the universe exhaled. The moon swells. Its surface brightens. A spider web of white-hot fractures spreads across it like the cracking of ancient porcelain. Then a blinding flash, a second sun in the sky. For one full second, midnight becomes day. Animals panic. Birds erupt from trees. Cities flicker as millions look upward without understanding that a new chapter of extinction has just begun. The moon bursts outward, a halo of incandescent fragments expanding like a burning flower in slow motion. Trillions of tons of debris ignite in brilliant arcs glowing white, gold, and crimson. Human eyes cannot process the scale. The explosion releases more energy than all nuclear weapons on Earth detonated 1,000 times over. But Earth is still, months, perhaps years away from the worst of it. The explosion is only the beginning. Within an hour, the glowing cloud of fragments spreads into a shimmering ring around Earth. From Sao Paulo to Tokyo, people gather outside to witness the impossible. Traffic stops. Live streams explode. Billions stare upward in awe and terror. The sky is beautiful, unbelievably beautiful. But beauty is a liar. The cloud is a weapon. Earth is now surrounded by the largest debris field in the history of the solar system. Astronomers race to calculate trajectories. Supercomputers simulate billions of possible outcomes. The first global alert is issued. Debris will begin entering Earth's atmosphere in 22 hours. Humanity has entered countdown to impact. Long before the first rocks fall, Earth feels the absence of the moon in a much more intimate way. The tides collapse, oceans lose their rhythm. High tides drop. Low tides rise, coastlines shift by meters overnight. The tides were the heartbeat of the ocean's driving currents. Heat, ecosystems. Without them, weather patterns tremble, jet streams drift, storm tracks deform, climate models break down. Earth begins to wobble. The moon once stabilized our axial tilt. Without it, Earth becomes vulnerable to gravitational nudges from Jupiter, the Sun, and the swirling debris cloud above. Seasonal patterns start to drift. Rain belts shift. Temperature swings intensify. Humanity has lost the stabilizer of its world. Night after night, the sky becomes stranger. Stars fade behind the thickening debris. The Milky Way disappears. The moon's familiar glow is replaced by a swirling shroud of burning fragments. The night sky once our oldest companion is gone. In its place, a cosmic wound. And as the fragments begin to fall, a final warning echoes across the globe. The larger pieces will enter the atmosphere tomorrow. Children watch meteor showers with wonder. Parents watch with fear. Scientists watch with dread, because the next wave will not be beauty. It will be destruction. The sky is falling. The world has survived the first wave. The smaller fragments, grains, pebbles, boulders have scorched the sky and cracked the first layer of human civilization. But the shards that are coming next are not pebbles. They are mountains. Frozen mountains of lunar rock, hurling toward Earth with the force of the gods our ancestors believed lived on the moon itself. The era humanity now enters will be remembered for however long we survive, as the age of impacts. It begins. Quietly. Fine dust particles no larger than sand enter the atmosphere. Millions of glowing streaks sweep across the night like brushstrokes of fire. Children laugh. Families record videos. People cheer at what they think is the most beautiful meteor shower in history. But scientists are not cheering, because these tiny sparks are only the scouts. The wolves are coming behind them. To 14 UTC. In the deserts of northern Sudan, the first large fragment reaches the ground. It hits with no warning. No sirens. No countdown. Just a blinding flash. A dome of light expanding outward. Sand melting into glass. The impact carves a crater 15 meters across and 5 meters deep. Humanity has just felt the first real consequence of the moon's death. News breaks. Globally. Panic spreads. But this is only a preview. The real barrage is not even begun. Earth begins to heat from above. Billions of dust particles rub against the atmosphere like sandpaper across steel. The upper sky glows faintly, an unnatural orange haze. Cities notice something strange. Night no longer feels like night. The atmosphere is warming from friction. The heavens themselves say are burning. With the moon gone, weather begins to break. Tides no longer stabilize the oceans. Jet streams twist out of position. Storms form in places that haven't seen lightning in decades. The Sahara receives rain. The Mediterranean howls with cyclones. The Indian monsoon collapses, then reignites twice as strong. The planet is slipping out of balance. At 7:31 UTC. The Hubble Space Telescope goes offline forever. Not from age. Not from malfunction, but because a piece of the moon, no larger than a tennis ball, punched through it like a spear. Minutes later, Starlink satellites fail. GPS satellites fail. Weather satellites fail. A chain reaction begins. The dreaded Kessler effect. The sky has become a graveyard of metal. And then humanity learns what true fear feels like. At 14:09 UTC. A skyscraper-sized fragment enters the atmosphere of the North Atlantic. It detonates midair with the energy of a nuclear bomb, a blinding white explosion scene. From Ireland to Morocco. Minutes later, another fragment strikes land just outside Lagos, Nigeria. The blast levels neighborhoods. Thousands are injured. The dust plume climbs into the sky like a volcanic eruption. The world finally understands. This is not a meteor shower. This is a bombardment. As more fragments strike, skies dim, days darken, nights glow faintly from the burning dust overhead. The stars fade entirely. Humanity loses its oldest compass. The sky we knew is gone. The oceans rebel. Without lunar gravity, microtides swell unpredictably. Harbors flood without storms. Rivers reverse. Ports shut down. Global trade halts. The world economy collapses in a single week. Civilization begins to fray. Power grids fail. Airlines are grounded. Governments broadcast emergency Orders with decreasing confidence. And then scientists announceth most terrifying news yet. 3 massive lunar fragments several kilometers wide are approaching Earth. Large and auto end civilizations. Large and auto reset evolution. Large and auto turn Earth into a new world. Impact is now inevitable. Humanity brace for the storm of stones that will change the planet forever.